Howdy! Welcome back to Full Throttle Friday. It is a wonderful, wonderful winter day. It is raining-ish. It's sprinkling type, not really. It's kind of off and on drizzle type stuff. Everything's damp and wet. And then it's 41 degrees outside right now. And if you don't know, where I live in Texas, one of the most humid places on planet Earth. Like, I think the humidity here challenges the Amazon rainforest. Whenever people say it's hot here or it's cold here, it's hard to compare to places such as Nevada hot or Montana cold. And I say that because I've been to both of those places and experienced both of those things. And, oh yeah, it's hot in Nevada in July. I mean, it is hot. And it is cold in Montana in the wintertime. It is cold. But here, it's a wet heat. You know, the humidity, it makes you sweat more. The the wet cold here. Like, my visor is currently fogged up to the point I can't see anything out of it just because it's so cold. And I'm here at this beautiful pond on a golf course. They can't technically gripe at me until I pass that little white pole. Then I get on the golf course. But right here, I'm at a utility site, so I'm fine. I'm just going to stare at the water for a second while I rant. So it is very uncomfortable cold here. It's a wet cold. Not saying that Montana is better. It's my visor. I'm just gonna have to fight this the whole time, I guess. Here we go. Now we can get griped at for being on land I'm not supposed to be on. Anyway, so I had a video planned for today because last week I made a mini bike video. The Coleman CT200U EXR has returned and it's back and better than ever. It's on steroids now. And that video, for some reason, that bike, I mean, all my mini bike videos do better than my normal videos, but for some reason the Coleman videos, the two Coleman videos I made, have blown up. The first one, 23,000 views in almost 3 years, and the one I made last week, it's Thursday, so tomorrow will make 1 week since it's been out, and it's already at 130 views, and you're like, oh, that's not that many views compared to the other one. Well, my videos typically average 40 to 50 views, so I mean 130 views in not even a week is, to me, blowing up. Another mini bike in the arsenal that I am ready to unveil to the world, and I was going to do it because, one, mini bike videos are so much fun to make. Two, the internet loves them. So I was going to make that one. I was going to do it yesterday, but then I went and hung out with some friends yesterday. We played ping pong for a while. Then we played poker for like 5-6 hours, something like that, you know. You always get in those intense poker games and they last forever. Anyways, so it was a fun day with some friends. And the plan was to make that mini bike video yesterday. I went and decided to hang out with my buddies instead. So I didn't make it yesterday, so I woke up today and I was going to make it. Actually, I stayed up till 4:30, I guess this morning, 0430, and watching Breaking Bad. I have been binge watching Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. I watched Better Call Saul first, which is the prequel spinoff to Breaking Bad. And you're probably like, why did you watch the prequel first? You spoiled most of Breaking Bad. And that's true, I did spoil most of Breaking Bad for myself watching Better Call Saul, but I wanted to watch Better Call Saul first, and I finished it, and then I started Breaking Bad like 2 weeks ago, and I'm already almost done with the 3rd season because I've had nothing better to do. So last 2 months I've been binge watching those two shows, and so I stayed up till 4:30 this morning watching it, went to sleep, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll wake up probably about 9 or 10 or so and go film that video, that mini bike video, because it'll be fun. And I ended up waking up till 2 p.m, 1400 hours, so it was like, kind of shocked me. Like, I saw, look at the dinosaur. Merry Christmas. So I kind of like, it gave me like a heart attack when I saw the clock when I woke up this morning. I was like, or this afternoon, I'm like, oh man, that happens, and that's not necessarily good. And then I opened the window and it was wet and gloomy like this, and I'm like, oh man. So I checked the radar and we had gotten like half an inch of rain last night, so I was like, yeah, The dirt roads are going to be too wet to film the mini bike video without just making a complete mess out of the bike, myself, and the roads. So I just said I will postpone that video till some other time. Plus, it's like stupid cold out here. It was not like this yesterday. It was decently warm yesterday. It was in like the 60s, low 60s, upper 50s yesterday, and it felt nice. And today it's just awful. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna go on a ride anyways and film a video because it's fun. I'm on the Grom because it has heated grips, and you can kind of see we got a lot of rain. The creek in the pit starting to overflow a little bit. If that dam was there, we would have a beautiful lake here. Of course, it'd be like a lot colder right now. What's this golf cart doing? Do they see me? Do they see me? That's the question. What is this up here? I see flashing lights. A gate across the wooden bridge. It is closed. They have closed the wooden bridge. I didn't know it had these fancy lights on it. That's cool. We can't have a lake. Well, we can have lights on a bridge, but it's closed. There's a car coming, so I can't stare at it. That's interesting. It's closed. I guess so that gets me into like why. That gets me into like the topic. Oh yeah, see, the water's higher. That gets me into the topic of like what I wanted to talk about. Now that I've ranted for like forever, to the point to where I can talk about what I wanted to talk about, and that is that. So tonight, actually on its way here, it's like 3 hours away. There's a cold front, and oh my goodness, it's windy. It's a very, very cold wind. An Arctic blast that's gonna come through here, and the low for tonight is supposed to be 17 degrees, and the high of tomorrow is only gonna be like 31, which is like stupid cold. But then I got to thinking, you know, I can't say anything because this past February, you know, it's getting to the end of the year, so we're kind of like, so I kind of like wanted to talk about like my year in review. I think that might be next week's video topic, considering it'll be the last Friday of the year. I'm not entirely sure though. I might do that mini bike video. You'll just have to wait and find out. But I'm like year in review. So February of this year, I took a trip to Montana. I took a trip to the frozen tundra because that's essentially what it was. It's just a frozen wasteland. I filmed a video landing on the airplane in Montana. It wasn't. Actually, no, it wasn't landing. It was just descending. It was the descent to land. I didn't actually post the landing, but I posted the descent on YouTube on this channel. Go back and watch it. It was just a really cool video of us descending. We're in the clouds, right? And then we descend under the clouds, and you can just see the instant, like the frozen just wasteland. Anyways, it's starting to get to the point to where I'm done ranting for this episode of Full Throttle Friday, and it's just to the point to where I'm ready to get out of this cold. It's only fun for so long, but whenever you can't feel your fingertips, that's when you know, hey, it's time. No matter how fun it is, it's time. But this is like, I'm having a lot of fun right now. Yeah. I wanted to film out today because, yeah, the sun's supposed to be out tomorrow and it's going to be blue skies, thank God, but it's going to be 19 degrees or whatever. So I will ride in 42 degrees with it partially raining, but I think anything below 40 for me, and I'm done. Like, I'm done. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, and yeah, bye.